Hello, everyone, and welcome to our little Menagerie level up as we prepare for the third episode of the Menage a Trois. The Menagerie's third episode.
That's our name.
Apparently.
I'm even more excited.
What's happening tonight?
If you're role-playing properly, yes.
Look.
No, we're doing a quick level up as part of this. We've ended the last session with some intensity as Sweet Pea and Bunny got taken
We're tied
by
to
the
a chair.
Croatoa family
Hairs.
here in Lowellvale. Yeah, thanks for that one. But as part of also us going through these and trying out Daggerheart at different points, we're going to be doing 2 levels tonight in preparation for our third session soon enough. So we're going to go and jump everyone from levels 4 to 5, and then we're going to come back around and do 5 to 6.
Yes.
And prep for this next one. So for that scenario here, when everyone hits level 5, you take an additional experience. And then clear all the marks on your character traits. So remember, you increased a character trait, you put the little mark next to it so it couldn't be increased again. You can erase all those, which means all your character traits can be increased once more in this tier of leveling up, which is levels 5 through 7.
Okay.
So we're now in the second tier.
Okay.
So go ahead and take a moment and think of a character experience you can take. You want to add to that?
Can it be chair assassin? Just started fucking that chair. Just this one moment.
Likes being tied up.
yeah. Bondage fair.
Shibari expert.
You should be a Shibari expert.
Shibari expert's pretty great. I mean, yeah.
I kind of want that though now.
Awesome.
For those of you who aren't familiar with Shibari, Google's your friend, and welcome to a whole new world of performance art.
They're familiar. They watch our show.
That's valid, yeah. So Dante, you have an idea what you want
I'm
to do?
just going with so damn polite.
So
Damn polite.
So yeah, that has some interesting ways that can improve social encounters, or sometimes, depending on the creativity, non-social.
No, I'm into it.
I like that. Awesome. Who else here has an experience idea?
Can we think about it?
And how
Sure,
many? Is it
sure.
a +1 when we put it down?
Yep, it's a +1 to the new experience.
Okay.
So yeah, if you don't want to decide on it right now, you can go ahead and just note, like put a line underneath that you have that slot available. We can come back to it as we progress the character advancement. So now that we've done that, your proficiency increases by +1 automatically. So you get to go ahead and add in another proficiency fill-in over there above your weapons. And you get to now choose 2 more from the list below to take as part of your 5th level up. That can be increasing more of your character traits, adding a permanent hit point slot, adding a stress slot. Or here's the cool new thing, if you want to, you can take an upgraded subclass card. So you can take your foundation card from your subclass, and you can now become a specialist in it. You get the specialization in your subclass, which means you get an advanced ability based on the subclass you chose.
Get to see those.
I would like to
Yep.
see that.
Or
That looks awesome.
you can spend both of your points and multi-class, which means you're locked out of specialization for this tier, but you can take a foundation from a new class and get access to that class ability.
I can't decide till I see the specialization.
Yeah,
No,
no
I'll tell
sense
you.
making.
I'll go into it right now.
Okay.
No sense
All
making any.
So, for instance, for specializations, I'll go around the table to see who has what, and I'll go ahead and I'll read these people. I can have some context in this too. So, so Dante, you are. What's your foundation?
Call of the Brave.
Call of the Brave. Alrighty. So your specialization for Call the Brave says you are vigilant in the face of mounting danger. While you have no more than 2 hit point slots unmarked, your hope die becomes a d20. So if you're at 2 hit points or 1 hit point, so when you're like pretty hurt, your hope die just becomes a d20 at all times. So that's the specialization. So you can keep that in mind while you consider multi-class options. Bunny.
Troubadour.
Troubadour specialization. Your rallying songs also help steal the courage of those who listen. Anybody who receives a rally die from you via your rally ability can also choose to either gain a hope or clear a stress. So your rally ability comes even cooler.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
Okay, there you go. Which
And that
Fine,
is-
wielder.
Divine Wielder.
Sarah.
Divine Wielder specialization. When you take this, you gain an additional armor slot, and your sparing touch can now be used 1 additional time per long rest. So you get a little a little stronger in your space there. You can kind of keep that in mind as a possibility. All right. What you got, buddy?
School of War, Wizard.
Specialization for the School of War. You can concentrate to maintain a protective barrier of magic. When you have at least 2 hope, you can add your spellcast trait to your evasion.
Ooh.
And additionally, the extra magic damage from your School of War foundation increases to 2d10.
I'll take that next level.
So that one's pretty cool.
Yep. Also, it makes me a goddamn sexual tyrannosaur.
The small text says that, yeah. Alrighty, Sweet Pea.
Oh, I am a night walker.
A Night Walker. Perfect, here we go. You get an ability called Dark Cloud. Make a spellcast roll, the difficulty of 15. On a success, you create a temporary dark cloud that covers any area within close range of you. Anybody in this cloud can't see outside of it. Anyone standing outside of it can't see in, and you're considered hidden from any enemies it blocks line of sight of. So you can just create a cloud of darkness around you that obscures you and anybody
I
nearby
have to roll a 15 or higher.
on your spellcast roll to get it, yeah. And you get an ability called Adrenaline. When you are vulnerable, you always add your level to your damage roll total. So whenever you're vulnerable, you do more damage because you're like, oh, fuck!
Okay.
So that's a specialization for the
Okay.
Nightwalker ability. All right, and we have over here Oppie.
Primal Origin.
Primal Origin. Specialization Primal Origin. You can enhance the magical practices of others with your essence. When you help an ally on a spellcast roll, so when somebody else is casting a spell and you spend a hope to help them, the advantage die you roll is a d8 instead of a d6.
Ooh.
After you help them make their spellcast roll, once per long rest, you can swap the values of their duality dice.
Ooh.
So if they're casting a spell, and you're like, I'm gonna help you cast the spell, you spend a hope, you get to add a d8 to it, and if they roll a really high fear, a fear higher than a hope,
But a good hope.
once per long rest, you can be like, I'm gonna swap
flip
those for
those.
you, and now it's a hope, and you get to add it all together.
And then you would add the D8 to it.
Yeah, you add the d8
That's
to it.
cool.
So that's a possibility to consider.
Love it.
That's part of that. So those are the specializations, but you can also multi-class if you're feeling frisky, and then you can look at any of the other foundation cards here if you're really feeling it, or ask me what they do.
We're gonna get a new domain deck card.
You get access to a new domain of half your level,
Got it.
because you're not as good as the main class would be.
Got it.
So, who has their decisions figured out for your level up? Bunny, what you got?
I am taking my upgraded subclass card, and then I am doing the permanently add 2 armor slots because that feels too good to ignore.
Great. Boom. So go ahead and take 2 additional armor slots. Hell yeah.
I have, I took as my experience furry friends, because I'm a fairy, so I feel like I should be cool around friends also. He attends furry conventions on the weekends. And I'm upping my knowledge and my finesse.
Okay.
And adding 1 to my major damage threshold for level 5.
Okay. Awesome. Alrighty.
I'm going to add an experience called Weirding Way, so as that I can be in touch with the supernatural.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to take this this specialization for 1, and I'm going to buff up 2 of my unmarked character traits by 1, strength and instinct.
Perfect. I love it.
Right.
I love it.
So Dante, you feeling comfy?
Yeah, I'm upgrading that subclass card because wow.
Alrighty.
And then I am increasing 2 unmarked character traits, agility and presence.
Fantastic. Alrighty.
I'm definitely increasing 2 character traits. I know that one, and I'm increasing my finesse and my instinct by 1,
Awesome.
which gives me a +4 for finesse and a +3 for instinct. I think for level 5, then I'm going to, instead of taking my specialization, I'm going to add a hit point slot.
Okay. Remember, you can choose it at later levels too.
Yeah.
You can take it at 6 if you prefer. You can
I
take a
might.
specialization or multi-class. So you can finish out with that if you'd like to.
Yeah.
Now, mind you,
Specialization.
to note, when you specialize,
Right.
you cannot multi-class as part of this tier.
Tight.
Just so you know. Alrighty. So everyone's feeling good on your level up choices for level 5.
Yeah.
Got that stuff situated. Then, at the bottom of your character level up sheet, it should have your damage threshold increases, which should be outlined there.
Increase your damage thresholds major by 2. Major by 2.
And then you get to choose a new domain card of your current level or lower.
Yes.
There we go. You can hold on to these cards too. Since we're doing level 6 after this, so hold on to these cards.
Hold on. What? This is the coolest spell! What a cool idea!
Are you taking it?
Yes!
What is it?
Phantom Retreat. Get this. Spend a hope to activate Phantom Retreat where you're currently standing. You may spend another hope at any time before your next short rest to disappear from where you are and reappear where you were standing when you activated it.
Oh, you just like bamf away.
Oh. Yeah, so if you want to like
Anytime.
get out fast.
Yeah. Just
Like-
bamf
Yeah.
away.
Do an infiltration,
great.
mark
Yeah,
yourself
and
where you
then
are, and if
bamf
thing goes
out.
bad or something goes good and you're done, just bamf out.
Fucking sick.
Also has combat options too.
+5.
Attack somebody, mark it, run away from them, and then as they move past it, behind
this.
them,
There's
go
too
for
many.
it. Take it.
Okay, and it says once your loadout is full,
So
Your
when,
nose right here.
choose a card to swap. So you have to like, yeah, those are mine.
correct, yeah. So you
Sorry, I
have,
took
you
it
have
as a-
5 domain cards in your loadout total that you can bring. And you have to decide that right now. You can put them all together, but when we play our next game, before you start, you have to choose 5 cards to your loadout to take with you when the game starts.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take teleport unless you're.
Ooh,
you have
that's
your
a
heart-
great one to have, especially considering.
Take it, Hogarden.
Yeah.
Can you bring somebody with you?
Yeah.
It's all broken leveling up in the middle of a situation. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that helps me.
No, natural and part of a gameplay.
No, I mean in the sense of like preparing a massive infiltration if you're just going to teleport out at the beginning of the session.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do it. I'm taking a grimoire.
Grimoire, what you got?
Book of Exotica, or Exoda. Counterspell. You can interrupt a spell or magical effect, taking its place to make a reaction roll using your spellcast trait. On a success, the spell or effect is immediately stopped and any consequences are avoided, and this card is placed into your vault. So if it goes into the vault after I use Counterspell, I have to use 3
3 stress to bring it back.
Got it. Cool.
But you can do that. If you have a lot of stress to spend, you can counter a few things.
Sweet. And then it also has Create Construct. Spend a hope to choose a group of objects around you and create an animated construct from them that obeys basic commands. Use a spellcast roll to command it to take an action when necessary. It shares your evasion and traits, and its attacks deal 2d10 physical damage?
Yep.
Fuck! I'm making the Tin Man. Or the Scarecrow. You can only hold 1 construct at a time, and it falls apart when it is hit for any amount of damage. One hit?
Yeah.
But, okay.
But that could
2d10's a big wall.
Yeah,
for,
but also there
Yeah,
could be one
that's
hit
in
that
there.
you didn't take or somebody else didn't take.
It better be.
I'm just saying.
Secret Service, that ass. Let's go. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's cool.
You choose a
So
majority?
Dante, what do you got?
I'm taking prowess, which when I take this card, I get to choose 2 of the following. I either permanently add 1 additional stress slot, permanently add 1 additional hit point slot, or permanently raise my minor damage threshold by 2, and then this card goes away.
Okay.
Permanently goes in my vault, never to be seen again.
Oh, so you get like a free.
Free upgrade.
Free upgrade.
So I'm going to take
That's
a stress
cool.
point and my minor damage. I'm going to up. These are the 2 things. So
Okay.
That's cool.
popping that minor threshold up to 5.
I've been taking the Healy McKeels, so I decided to add a bit of firepower for once. I'm taking level 5 Smite. Spend 3 hope to charge up a powerful Smite. On the next successful attack, double your proficiency on the damage roll, which means I go from 3d whatever to 60 whatever for 1 attack.
Correct.
And this attack deals magic damage regardless of the weapon's damage type.
Correct.
Are you a boxer? Ah, you look like a boxer.
Can I ask you a question? How would you say, I would like to see 3 trees?
I would like to see 3 trees.
I think it's everyone chosen except for you. Have you decided?
Okay, so I am going with Preservation Blast.
Preservation Blast. All
That
right.
just sounds fun. Make a spellcast roll against all enemies within melee range of you. Any you succeed against
Yeah.
are hurtled into far range and dealt D8 magic damage using your spellcast trait.
So just like
So you're just like,
throws them backwards.
yeah.
Cool.
I'm increasing 2 character traits. I am doing.
I'm doing.
I am doing. This is. Let's get to the chopper.
Oh, keep it going.
I took 1 in agility, and I took another in finesse. I am so good at impressions.
That's incredible.
Then I increased my major damage by 1.
Okay, gotcha.
Just like Sam.
Has everyone increased your damage thresholds at the bottom of the level sheet?
Done.
Great.
What? Okay.
That being the case, let's go ahead and jump to the 6th level up before this next session. So mark yourselves at 6th level on your character sheet. And you get to choose 2 more unmarked elements on your level up tier in the middle there to increase. For those who haven't chosen a specialization or multi-class, that is still an option for you. If you have chosen a specialization, you can no longer multi-class. You can make other choices. But up to you. You also can increase your proficiency by 1 in this middle tier too.
I just did.
Yeah. That wasn't wrong.
I always get caught between the responsible thing and then the gamble fun thing that you might never use that much.
You gamble.
To the fun gamble thing.
Okay, done.
You're Travis Willingham. You push the red button.
I made a beetle. All right, I'm a little squishy. My minor damage threshold still 1. I'm very irresponsible.
All right. Who's finished their marks for this level?
I am.
All right.
I think me.
All right. What you got? We'll start with Zarlo.
What'd you say?
We'll start with Zarlo.
Oh. I'll take +1 to evasion,
All righty.
so as you can't hit me. And I'm increasing my proficiency as well.
Great.
All right, done.
All righty. Bunny, you said you would have?
I am increasing my finesse and presence by 1. My character traits. My character traits.
You'll never fucking catch me.
Character teeth.
And then I'm going to increase 2 experiences by 1. I'm
Hell yeah.
increasing the show must go on. And I'm trying
There's
to
times
decide
not
if I
happening.
increase face beat body snatch or shibari expert.
I mean, how good are you with them ropes?
Shibari expert because for the game.
Shibari.
Shibari. I'm convinced.
Peer pressure.
Yeah.
Always crumble.
It
That was
works.
easy.
Teleport
No.
out, so.
It's okay. Maybe it helps with my whip work. I've been
get tied
working
up.
my whip.
Depends on what you want to do with the whip.
Watch your whip.
Alrighty. Who else is ready to go? All right. So Dante.
I increased my proficiency,
Great.
and I added another stress slot because, boy, I burned through them.
That's very
It's a
viable.
very stressed total.
Fair enough. Alrighty. What you got?
I added 2 armor slots.
Kexon getting beefy.
Yep, because it got to put beef over to squish. And then I took my upgraded subclass card.
Great. All right. So there it is.
Specialization.
Specialization on the School of War. Hell yeah. All right. Oppie, Sweet Pea?
I've increased my stress by 1
Cool.
because every time I disappear, I have to use a stress, and I feel like I like doing that a lot. So
Let's go ahead and outline that new
Yeah, I
stress
did.
level.
Yeah, that's
Good.
fair.
Great. And what was the other one?
I don't know yet, Matt.
Okay. And I'll come to Sweet Pea.
All right. Wait.
Sorry.
Oppie.
Sorry, Oppie.
I am adding a stress slot, and I am increasing my proficiency.
Okay. So, no specialization at all? Which is totally fine and totally viable. I just want to make sure. I didn't know.
No,
if
I know,
you,
I
if you
know, I
understood
know.
that or not.
I think, yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Hell yeah.
That's
I
what
dig
I'm
it.
going with.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Great. Alrighty.
if doing the dark cloud, it's anything within around me.
Correct.
Yeah. I feel like I won't use it because
Let me see the card.
I know the way I am with like area of effect things, and if it's gonna cancel out other people's ability to do things, then I won't.
It covers any area within close range. Doesn't mean it covers the entire range. You can make it create just a section of it.
Yeah, but like a pencil away from you can make it go poof, right? So you can create a barrier that people can't see through.
Oh,
and then-
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
it says in any area within close range. You could like.
it's not on.
So you can like obscure a
area
doorway.
within
Yeah,
close
you could obscure a doorway and then run past.
Good
Yeah,
thing-
then I'm
good thing
upgrading
Alex
my.
made.
So you are going subclass? All right,
Yes,
cool.
I am.
Specialization. All right. I believe that's all of your level 6 marks.
Yeah, what about
completed?
it? We don't do major +1 and severe by 3. That's just at 5, right?
No, at the end of each level, those increase.
Each level.
At the end of each level, your damage thresholds increase at the very bottom.
Oh, right, that goes again.
Making sure
Yep.
everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And then,
Major tool.
once your thresholds are done, we get to the
The cards.
New
the
cards.
6th level domain cards to choose from here.
Oh, look at that.
There you go. And then these are your blade and bone.
There you go.
Hold on.
Hold
Wait
the
a minute.
phone.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, what you got?
sigil of retribution.
Burn so hard.
Sigil of day drinking. Yeah.
It says use an action to give the GM a fear and mark a close enemy with a sigil of retribution. Every time that enemy does damage to you or your allies, you put a D8 on this card up to a maximum of your level. So if you're at 6th level, 6 D8. Mm-hmm. Anytime you attack this enemy, you may choose to roll these dice and add their value to your total damage.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they go away once they get used, but...
This is a nuke.
Yeah.
But it's like 6 free damage.
Here, take the other one.
But wait, do you get a fear dice for every...
No, you give me a fear to put that sigil on them, and then that enemy, every time it does damage, you get to add a dice. But if the enemy misses, you don't get to add any dice.
Sold.
And you still have to hit them to do it. So
Still sold.
It's really, really good. It just has a little bit of setup, but it's really good.
Awesome.
Oh, I like that.
We're looking at Zarlo.
Well, it's called Zone of Protection. I like the rules for it. Make a spellcast roll, 16. On a success once per long rest, you can designate a point within far range of you and create a visible zone of protection there for all allies within very close range of that point. When you do, place a D8 on this card at its highest value. When taking damage, any allies in this zone automatically reduce it by the die's value. Then reduce the die's value by 1. The spell ends when the die reaches 0. So it's like a countdown, and the first person to take benefit gets the biggest benefit, then one less, like 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, so it reduces damage by 8 for the first
So
person in
it's
that
soaking
zone.
up damage in that area.
Yeah.
I'm taking that. That's interesting.
That's pretty dope.
It's pretty rad.
All right. I'm taking...
Never upstaged. 'Cause she ain't.
When you mark 1 or more hit points from an attack, I may mark a stress to place a number of tokens on this card equal to the number of hit points I marked. On my next attack, you may increase your proficiency by +1 for each token on this card, then clear all tokens. If you have any tokens remaining on this card when you take a long rest, clear that much stress. So it's another kind of like nuke situation.
It's a retribution. Like,
retribution.
you hurt me, I hurt you even harder.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do the Splendor level 5 card Shape Material.
Oh, yeah.
Mark a hope to adjust a section of natural material you are touching, like stone, ice, wood, etc., into a shape that suits your purpose. This material area can be no larger than you. Examples include forming a rudimentary tool or weapon, creating a door or passage. You can only affect the material within close range of where you are touching it. So if I had enough hope and we were trying to get inside of a building, I could shape a doorway, get us all through
Cool.
it.
Gosh, that would have been
Close
great.
it for right?
Yeah.
When we were staring at a grate.
Earlier that day.
That would have been great for the grate.
That would have been great for the great. Great. Alrighty. Who else here has their choice? What you got, Sir Dante?
I'm taking Hero's Strike. When you land a critical hit on an attack roll, choose 2 of the following. I can either clear a hit point, clear a marked armor slot, or mark +1 hit point on the target of the attack. So that's kind of nuts.
That's pretty good.
I like that.
Alrighty. So we'll go with that.
I am going back and forth between 2.
Okay.
I think I'm going to do this one, though. Mass Disguise. When you have a few minutes of silence to focus, you can mark a stress to change the appearance of every willing target close to you, lasting for an hour.
That's baller.
The new form must share a general body structure and size, can be somebody or something you've seen before, or entirely fabricated. A disguised creature's presence rolls to shrug off scrutiny have advantage.
Cool.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
I mean,
What's the other one?
now that I say it, I don't
Very
really want
roguey.
the other one at all.
All right, let's go.
Phantom Retreat. So, I think I'm gonna go with Rift Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Once per long rest, on a successful spellcast roll,
What you got, Toady?
you place an arcane marking upon the ground where you... I'm gonna stop doing that. You place an arcane marking upon the ground where you currently stand. The next time you successfully cast Rift Walker, a rift in space will open up, providing safe passage back to the exact spot where the marking has been placed. You may drop the marking at any time to cast Rift Walker again and place it somewhere new. The rift stays open until you choose to close it.
Ribbit Walker.
It's awesome. It's perfect.
Oh, a ribbit walk.
Ribbit Walker.
Ribbit Walker.
Ribbon
Alrighty.
hopper.
I believe that concludes our level up to
Oh
5
boy,
and
oh boy.
6.
So we now get to play, right? Now we get to play?
So
I'm ready.
Tonight.
soon.
Tonight.
Break out the ropes.
I look forward to this next session, and I hope you do too. Thank you for joining us for this level up. We will jump in next time and see what happens here in the Chaos of Lowvale, and take it from there. So we'll see you then, folks. Mwah.